Hey guys, it's me. It's still dark. It's 6:30. I'm catching a bus now. Good morning everyone, it is 7:15 and I'm in apostrophe, something like that. Here it's on the, every time I want to show the name on the cup always hasn't got a apostrophe logo. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's one of the best coffee shops, and you know, normally I have my black coffee, but if I go to this shop, you need to buy a cappuccino because it's the best you can buy in London. So nice, I love it. It's like, I don't know, it's just one of my favorite coffees. Yeah, so what's going on today? I've got an early client, martial art client. I've got a couple of martial art clients. I really enjoy that, you know, because obviously my history is in martial arts, so a lot of people hire me as a martial arts trainer. And also what's really cool is when you're in London, or just give it a try. I'm not sure if you are not located in the UK, then it might not happen, but if you are in London, and you type in martial arts trainer, taekwondo trainer, something like that, I'm #1 in Google. I'm the #1 search spot with my website, and that's how I get a lot of martial arts clients, because, you know, I'm doing one-to-one martial arts, which is very, very seldom. Most people go to a taekwondo school or karate school or some kind of martial arts school, but you also have some people who obviously have the cash to spend on one-to-one. So what do they search for? Martial arts trainer. And that's me. Good, baby. So I don't know yet what I'm going to be doing in terms of training today and how, because my day is a bit split in terms of where I have to go and so forth. You will see when you keep watching this video. So I'm not sure when I'm going to train and what I'm going to train and where I'm going to train, but yeah, all to come. Now I'm going to hopefully answer some of your questions. First, I need to see if I got some internet. Let me check that. Right, let me answer a question from Abu Nafis. He's saying, Mark, what should I eat to feel full in the long run without gaining weight? Because whenever I eat rice, I sort of feel like I gain weight. And he says, I can't control my carb intake. What should I do? Well, generally speaking, first of all, carbs are not bad. You know, what you're probably craving is the sugary carbs. You know, like the breads, the pasta, the rice. Even though they are not really the sugary carbs. The sugary carbs are more the sweets and the shitty food. You know, the single ingredient sugar foods. Now, the question is also, when you say rice, how much rice are you eating? Are you eating like a cup full of rice? Or are you eating like 3 cups of rice, or 4 or 5? That does make a difference, because 1 cup of rice a day won't make you gain weight. You know, if you're not, I don't know, like a baby like this tall, then that will not make you gain weight. And generally speaking, it's about, I always say it's about your total calorie intake, your total calorie allowance. So if you have 2,000 a day, then if you eat 2,100, you've got a 100 calorie surplus. That will make you gain weight. Most of the time, it's not really the food, it's the calories you take in. But we also know more than that the macronutrient split in terms of carbs, protein, and fat is important. So, you know, you've got, if it fits your macros, if someone says, well, you can just eat chocolate donuts and Twinkies, and that's fine. There's a professor from Stanford University who has done it and shows and proves it is about the calories, but you're going to feel full, you're not going to feel full, you're going to feel crap, you're going to feel hungry all the time if you eat shitty foods. So obviously, very simple, yeah, eat broccolis, sweet potatoes, less calorie dense foods, like all the veggies and so on. You can basically, that's why a lot of diets have this unlimited veggie sort of regime, where you can just load up on vegetables as much as you want, because it's so much volume in terms of food, but the calories are very low. So that's what I would do. Plus, I would, I would probably question how much protein are you eating, because protein has a satiety effect, means you actually feel less hungry as soon as you start eating protein, like chicken breast, red meat, whatever kind of protein. except I feel I don't get the same effect if I take protein shakes, because the shake has extracted all the actual fiber and stuff which comes with it, and also the protein is already broken down very much, whereas chicken breast is also protein, but your body needs to digest that first, and that's where I think it comes to that your digestion slows down a little bit, so on and so forth. So yeah, I think just think about food is not the enemy, it's just about how much of what you're eating and so on and so forth. So I hope this helped you, but I've got this dieting series. Make sure you click over here and check that out, because it gives you a bit of an idea of how you calculate your calories, what you should be using, so on and so forth. So go to my playlist section, and there's something I think all about diet. That's how it's called. Just check that out. Hope that helped you. Alright fellas, back in the bus. As you can see, I'm going back home. Just had one session in the morning, now back grinding on the laptop. Yeah, so this is the funny thing. It's 9 o'clock, and I know that some of my housemates, they're just leaving the house going to work, and I'm actually coming back, and I've already done a session. I love that. Yeah, I didn't sleep that well tonight because, I don't know, sometimes I put on my alarm and then for some reason I think I missed the alarm, and then you have this very light sleep. So my sleep cycle app today, told me like worst sleep ever, but I'm feeling alright at the moment. Clean the camera. Yeah guys, how are you doing? How are you getting on in life? Tell me. Just got home, so now it's 9:45. Took me like 45 minutes, but like I said guys, and you might have seen in the video, I do take the time to read, and I'm at the moment, like I also shared, I'm reading Sam Walton, how he built Walmart, the biggest shop in the US. If you're from the US, you probably know Walmart. If you're not, you should have a look into it. The actual guy, Sam Walton, such an inspirational book. It's unbelievable what this guy has done in terms of his determination and always being on the ball and trying to be innovative in terms of this whole self-service culture we're doing right now. Like when you go to Sainsbury's and stuff, you can these self-service counters. He did around now 50 years ago. That's when he started doing that. So he was a visionary in that sense, and that's just so fucking amazing. So I'm trying to think of new things as well. It's not that easy, but also what we need to understand is that our culture, as we are right now, in terms of how the mobile phone, as Gary Vee says, is turning into our television, and this is where all the attention lies of people out there on the street, because they're searching on it for Google and everything. I'm figuring out how can I use this tool most effectively for my business. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to ponder over. Now I'm gonna have a coffee and need to do some emails. So here we go. Some black coffee now. Here you go. In the I Love New York cup. Okay. And now we're back on the PC. Yeah guys, today is one of these days, I've been again sitting in front of this machine here, which seems to be my best buddy. Working like a crazy idiot. I don't know if this ever pays off, I hope so. I just, I wanted to go to the gym like 2 hours ago, but I was waiting on some updates, and at the end of the day, working and building your own website is really not that easy because, I'm not a programmer, but I'm kind of good with this stuff now. So if I want something, I can get it done, but I knew someone else could do it faster. Long story short, I got a bit of stuff done, which I'm really happy with now. But time went by a bit quicker, so now it's actually 6 o'clock. Here, for example, I just want to show you. If you can see this. Can you see this icon, which I created on Maps? So on the phone, when you go to Google Maps, you actually find my icon now, which is really cool. I love it. Makes it look really professional. But anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep now for an hour, and then the plan is to wake up, go to the gym, because the gym closes at 9, and then I'm gonna go and have some food. I think that's a good plan. And then, and then, after that, if anyone came back with some emails and updates, I'll do that overnight. And tomorrow morning, back in the gym. And good night. Look at me, I look like shit. You know what happened? Guess what? The guessing is I overslept. I didn't hear my alarm, so I went to bed at 6 and I woke up at 8:30, and the gym closes at 9 and it takes me half an hour to get there. So, you know, gym today is a rest day, all of a sudden. And then to top it off, I ordered some pizza. I don't know what's going on. Today is total random fucking day. Tomorrow we have to be fucking back on it. Because tomorrow I've got 2 clients and then I can finally train. Today was like fully random, guys. I'm sorry. You have to watch me like a total nutcase, but you know, this wouldn't be authentic, right? This would be just like, go, go, go! This kind of, you know, I hate when I watch videos of other people and they don't put in the real stuff. I mean, that's probably why you're watching this, because you know, I look like shit right now and I don't care, because I'm filming it how I am. And I know that other people don't do that. They're like, yeah, you know, I'm pumped all the time, I'm on my diet and I never cheat and all this shit. Well, I do. But I also hit it hard in the gym. But you know, it's like, you should take a break. And it's fine to do something. Like if you do 80% everything right and the 20% you fall off the wagon, that's totally fine. Today is my 20%. I'm looking at some stats of my website. Somehow my 1000 rep video all of a sudden got a spike, and a lot of people are watching it ever since the 4th of October. Like the whole October, that video has been, you know, going really well. And you know, lots of YouTube hate is going on, but that's never gonna change, so who gives a shit? Guys, have you seen this before? I just had a look at this. This is a plastic. So this £5 note is made out of plastic. Apparently, here you can see it at the back. You see it's a see-through here. You see this number, AM55? If you Google this note, £5 note, apparently this is worth 3,000 to 4,000 pounds. So I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, like 4,000 pounds for a $5 note? But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna research this stuff, because it is plastic. It's unrippable. You can't, you know, you can't rip it apart. It's made out of plastic. And I remember when I was buying my jacket, the cashier gave me the £5 note and he says, you know, Mark, this is a special note. You can actually, on a LP player, if you hold this down on the LP player, this makes music. I don't know. I just full random everything. And I'm like, he's just fucking around me. This is made out of plastic. This is for sure not real. So I researched it, and yeah, you can go onto eBay. People are paying shitloads of money to get this £5 note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sell it for £3,000. I mean, this would be ridiculous, right? If someone pays me £3,000 for this $5 note. If that happens, I'll make a video about it, and that's probably going to go viral. So let's try that. Alright, so I did a bit of research, and I don't know, there's one of them actually went for £80,000 on eBay, which is ridiculous. But I think that is when they first came out, and I don't even know if that bid went through. So if you did that research, I don't know. I'm going to put it up on eBay tomorrow or something. We'll see what happens. Now it's time to go to bed. Good night, guys. Punch the like button, punch the subscribe button. See you guys tomorrow. So she was like 18 years old or something, and then the PT is on top of her. Somehow, you know, he has his legs, one on the back, one of the other leg. Then he uses his thumb and presses it into the ass, like really full on. And they're trying to, I don't know, massage the piriformis or something.